Hey Ridge, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood and it's about to get even better. Welcome to week 4 of Won't You Meet Your Neighbor Challenge. So I wanted to backtrack a little bit and give you a little information on why this particular initiative this summer. So about a year ago, I went to a conference in West Des Moines and it was all about getting the church out into the world. So I went to a breakout session called The Art of Neighboring, and there's a book that was based on, and the author, Dave Runyon, was leading the breakout session. In that session, he shared he lives in Denver, kind of a smaller town outside of Denver, and he and a group of pastors got together and thought, what can we be doing as the church for our community to make it better? And so they went to the city council and asked, what do you need from us, the church? And that day, the city manager looked them in the eye and said, if you would send your people into their neighborhoods, that would change everything. And so this group of pastors left that day and they gathered back together and they kind of scratched their head and were like, what? Like they were expecting something so different than that challenge. They were thinking, how can we help with the homeless? How can we feed the hungry? But they were challenged to send their people into their neighborhoods. And so they took the challenge. Each of those pastors went back to their churches and they deployed their churches into the communities, into their neighborhoods. And so if you fast forward about 6 months later, winter had come and gone in the Denver area, and the city manager's office called one of the pastors and said, you will not believe this, but this entire winter, we never got one single call for anyone needing help with snow removal this year. No senior citizens, nobody. That is because you sent your churches out into their communities and you're making a huge difference. So thank you for taking us seriously. So that's just one example of how us being in our neighborhoods can change everything in our communities. So I want to just continue to challenge you to get out there this summer and meet the people in your neighborhoods. We're giving you some fun tools to help you and assist in that, to make it fun and just open up opportunities for conversation. But I know also some of you don't need tools, you just want to be out there. So whatever makes you comfortable, get out there and do it. But I also wanted to just share this week's challenge is because 4th of July is coming up this weekend. We have these glow sticks, and attached to it is just a card that says, you brighten up the neighborhood. So what a great thing to just walk around your neighborhood and hand out to the kids in your neighborhood or adults and just say, hey, happy 4th of July. Here's a glow stick to help you celebrate. And so to close today, I just wanted to read a verse. This is from Acts 17:26. And it says, from one man he made every nation of men, that they should inhabit the whole earth. And he determined the times set for them in the exact places they should live. It is no coincidence that you live right where you do right now. You've been called to be a light in your neighborhood. So I hope that you'll continue to take the challenge and get out there and meet your neighbors.